Hi everyone, it's Mel here and welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness, and welcome to another blind equestrian video. Welcome to my gorgeous sunny morning. The birds are singing, the sun is shining, the flies are flying, though definitely not as much as they have been in recent weeks, and the horse is eating her breakfast. So while she's eating her breakfast and I'm giving her a little groom, I'm going to tell you the story of how I got to love horses. I did a video quite a while ago, a couple of months ago, about my riding journey and how I started riding and when and everything like that. So I'll link that in the description down below so that you can check that out. But today I'm just going to talk about how and when I sort of fell in love with horses and I guess why. So when I was really little, I watched a TV series called The Saddle Club, which I will find some information about and link down below. It was a children's television show. It was based on books by a Canadian author called Bonnie Bryant, and it was about three friends who were sort of pre-teens, so like 11 or 12 years old, and their adventures at Pine Hollow Stables. The show itself was filmed in Australia and filmed by a conjunction between Canada and Australia. So I'll find some information, as I said, and link that in the description down below. So that was probably the first thing that I really watched that I loved about horses. My mother grew up in the country and she rode horses at school. There were horses at her boarding school when she was little. So she was a bit of a horse lover as well, and she knew a bit about horses. So I kind of, my love for horses was almost like second instinct, I guess, during my childhood. And I used to always, you know, love horses and wish that I had a horse and dream about riding and stuff like that. And then I finally got the chance to start riding when I was about 9 or 10, which I really enjoyed doing that. And unfortunately it didn't last very long because a few things changed and I just couldn't keep it up. But I still loved horses. I still rode at every opportunity that I got, and I still wanted to be involved in the horse world. I did a lot of research in my teens. I learnt a lot about horses when I was a teenager just by doing research into horses. And when I was living on my own in Melbourne, I was actually a volunteer at a Riding for the Disabled property, as well as I had already started riding back in Kyneton by that stage again as well. So I guess that's the history of how I fell in love with horses. I guess the other question would be, why do I love horses so much? And that's a difficult question to answer because, like I said earlier, it's almost like second nature how much I love horses. You know, they're just animals that I just love a lot, and I almost can't explain why I love them. But one of the reasons why I love them so much is because they're so big and they're so gentle as well. you know, I can have a horse do something that I ask it to do and it will listen 9 times out of 10. And this is a big creature that weighs hundreds of kilograms. You know, a standardbred horse like Maggie, she probably weighs between, you know, over 1,200 pounds, so like 600 or 700 kilograms. So that's one of the things that I love about them, is that they're so giant, but yet they're so gentle, and they're so well mannered and stuff if they've had the right handling. And also I just love how friendly they are, how much they, you know, can rely on people, and what amazing things they can do for people, and what amazing things that people can make them do. And I love the feeling of them. I love how muscular they are and how strong they feel. I love the smell of horses. I just love the animal as a, you know, the personality, the texture, the smell, the sound, everything about them. So they're just an amazing animal, and I just, one of my goals and hopes is that every blind person you know, gets to experience an animal like this, because I know some people who are blind or have low vision who have never felt a horse or never smelt a horse, and have no perception of what they're like and how big they are and how lovely they are. So that is a little bit about how I fell in love with horses and why I love them. I hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about that, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.